welcome to another video here in Forever Life and Fitness. Thank you for joining me once again. A bit of a different setup today, I hope you quite like it. I set it up in my room and I'm filming it during the day, so I'm hoping the lighting's a bit better. Guys, first and foremost, I want to apologise that this video has come out late. I've changed the days I'm going to upload my videos. I'm going to upload them between Friday and Sunday. Reason being is that I was really struggling to make the deadline on Friday, and I felt the quality of the videos was suffering just so I could make that deadline. So I'm going to change it. I'm sure this doesn't make much of a difference, but I want to be quite transparent on this channel. Obviously it's come from nothing, and now I'm sitting on 600 and something views. I've got 21 subscribers, which I know to so many people isn't that much. There's people on Instagram that have hundreds of thousands of followers, and YouTube have, you know, like literally millions of subscribers. Started this from zero. Absolutely zero, so I'm so proud of myself for what I've done so far, and I don't mean to be tooting my own horn, but see this as inspiration. I'm not going to stop doing what I enjoy doing. So if you're enjoying it, stay tuned, guys. If you're not, then fair, you know, whatever. It's not for this type of media isn't for everyone, but I'm really enjoying making it, and I'm going to keep on going. Now with that said, today's video is going to be slightly different to what I've done previously. I was looking over my videos and just seeing what I've done, and I didn't just want to do another repeat version of me just in the gym, and I decided actually what I need to do is record my PRs. And for those of you who don't know what PR means, it's like personal records, or I actually don't know what it stands for. Basically it's the best that you've done, or the heaviest you've lifted. And it's a good thing to know, because when you do know how heavy you've lifted, then you can work out the different percentages. And if you're following certain programs, some programs say lift at 80% of your 1 rep max, and it just means 80% of the most amount of weight that you can lift one time, for example. So it's always good to have this, and every now and again you should test it, especially when you're doing aesthetics, bodybuilding, or whatever you want to call it, when you're just working and trying to get your aesthetics, you're trying to get a certain body type. It's always good every now and again just to do, you know, some PRs to find out how strong you are, and actually if you are progressing in strength, because that's important as well. Alright guys, so I'm not going to keep talking now. I'm going to play the video and actually just comment over the video while you're watching it. Alright guys, so as you can see here, I'm doing deadlift, and this is what this version, or this episode is going to be, just a deadlift, just me doing my deadlifts. So I started off with, if I remember correctly, 3 warm-up sets. Now, one of the reasons why I'm doing this as well, in terms of just watching myself doing it, is because I want to critique myself. I want to improve on my technique. And so I just got thrown off there because it's just a camera angle change. But yeah, I want to work on my technique, and obviously a good way of doing that is filming yourself, watching it, seeing what you need to change, and then change it. Because when you're in the gym, it's very hard to see what you look like, because obviously you're working on trying to lift the best form and lift as heavy as you can. So it's really good every now and again for anyone, if you want to put it up on YouTube or you don't. It's always good just to film yourself every now and again, just to watch, see where you're going right, maybe do a bit of research and see if you're using the correct technique. So this is, see guys here, this is my second set. At the moment I'm doing 10 repetitions, 90 kg, and this is just a warm-up set. For me, this isn't really heavy. I can lift quite heavy when I do deadlifts. The only problem I have with deadlifts is I find I get out of breath really quickly, because it is a good cardio workout. So yeah, that's my main issue with deadlifts. Now when I try and deadlift, with the bar, the first thing I want to say, what I try and do is I lift the bar straight up, vertically, yes, straight vertically, and as opposed to sort of bringing it up and back. So really the bar is just going up and down, and it's my body that's basically doing the adjustment so that I can produce that movement. I don't know if I really explained that very well, but what I'm trying to say is, when I lift it up, literally, if there was a narrow kind of, I don't know, alleyway or something along those lines like that, the bar would perfectly go in the middle of that, and that's literally what I think about when I do it. I tried to keep my back as neutral as possible, but it's funny because when I watch myself do it, it looks like I've got a really big arch in my lower back. I don't think I have. I think it's just because of my own physique and just my anatomy that makes me look like that. But it doesn't feel like I've got a huge arch. But when I watch it, it looks like I've got a massive arch in my lower back. So that's what I'm trying to work on. So like I said, guys, I did 3 warm-up sets, I think, 3 or 4. So yeah, I did 3 or 4, and then I moved into my working set. So I started off with just doing 2 repetitions, because I was working my way up to heavy singles, as you can see there. And actually, looking at my technique, I'm really happy. I'm keeping the bar nice and still. My back stays in the same position. Whether it's correct or not, I'm not 100% sure. But my back to stay in a nice position all the way through the movement. And guys, another thing as well, I never realised how much my serratus anterior, which is those muscles along there, are developed, and I'm very happy about that because that's something I've struggled with my whole life. As you can see here, guys, I'm doing 2 repetitions, quite heavy there, and I'm just loading up the weights as much as I can. So the reason why I only did 2 repetitions as well is I did one, and I was like, oh, could I do another one? If I did another one, then I felt okay, that gives me pass to get on to add on some more weights, and I added on in increments of 5 kgs, I think. No, 10 kgs, sorry. So 10 kgs on each side, so it's 20 kgs in total. Now, when I do deadlifts, I cannot do it without doing that, I don't know what you call it, but where you hold the bar like that as opposed to like that. I just can't do it. My wrists are absolutely small. My grip isn't very good, so that's why I have to do it that way, but that's something I'm going to work on. And I think, guys, that was just my PR right there. So that was it. I have to rewind it back to see actually how much it was. So 170 kg, 375 pounds was my best in terms to do 2 repetitions. Not the heaviest. I've seen a lot of people on YouTube do a lot heavier than that, but I'm still happy with it. But it's something that I can work on now. So next week, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do heavy bench press. So that's what I'm going to work on next week. Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this one, and I hope it's been informative for you. Stay tuned. Like I said, next week the videos will be up between Friday and Sunday, and I think that's it. So guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, comment down below, and also share the video if you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in the next one, guys. Peace.